Act 1, Scene 9. Hi, everyone. This is Kentucky Road Zero. I'm getting a little bit of echo, but not too much from B. Um, we're jumping back into it, and I am exhausted, and I think that sounds great.
It fits the mood of the game, I would
Yeah,
say.
it's late night, and we're just gonna play a little Kentucky Road Zero.
Yeah.
I'm
Hey,
excited.
what's going on, Joseph? Yeah, let's talk to him and Shannon.
Right, yeah. So last time we came up, we started playing two characters, and we can decide who's talking and stuff. And this is
Yeah.
our trusty
So,
gas station attendant, Joseph, who runs the center of our universe, Equus Oils. And there's someone dropping stuff in the room next to me, which is just excellent.
love when people drop stuff.
I don't know what they're
I
dropping.
I delight in when people drop
I
stuff.
think they're probably just taking their shoes off, honestly, but I don't know. I have no idea if you can hear that or not. Anyway,
I guess you can, yeah.
yeah.
It's apparently, yeah. So the waiting for your shoe to drop phrase comes from like when apparently from what I heard is that when you're like in like an apartment and you hear a pounding of like someone taking off their shoes, and then
Huh.
you wait for your shoe to drop.
That is interesting. I
Yeah.
associate it with that one scene in Osmangadeo, but it probably has nothing to do with that.
No, it's way older than
Well,
Osmagadayo.
yeah, but they might have been referencing the thing that is actually what it's from, which is
But
apparently some sort of tradition of throwing your
well,
shoe.
I have not. Well, okay, yeah, I don't know what thing you're talking about, but like, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it actually is. That's what I think of when I think of that phrase.
All
This
right,
is
so let's
this,
go look at.
this is good. This is good. I'm gonna lean back.
Yeah, yeah. I think this is a good pick.
Now he doesn't want to stay any longer,
Yeah,
and we're on the road. We do have a journal if we don't remember what we're doing.
yeah. Which I certainly don't. But we do have a journal.
Yeah, can you like read stuff from this journal for me?
Yeah, sure. So directions from Marquez Farm.
Cool,
When
great.
the big base shop.
Yeah, I'm not
Zero.
saying read everything, just like read like what you're reading, so I know what you're looking at.
Yeah, zero on ramp Elkhorn Mine. Directions from Marquez Farm. So okay. So that was
Oh,
the on
zero on
ramp.
ramp has been crossed out because we went there and it was a mine.
Yeah,
You think it's gonna be the whole game? It's just like going to different places that might be the zero on ramp.
maybe.
That'd
Ooh,
be
what's
fun.
this?
That's the mine map.
Oh yeah, cool. Yeah.
If we ever need to go back to that stage again.
Which I don't know if we
Speaking of,
need
there
to
was
do.
that guy, right? There was that guy we found driving around who was like, "I need to find a stage."
Oh yeah.
But we just found him driving around. Like I don't think we can intentionally
Well,
run into him again.
no, we found him at the Equus Oils a
Well,
while back,
yeah, but he
but it
said
wasn't
like
there.
just meet me driving around, right?
Yeah,
I'm sure
maybe.
I'll see
Yeah.
you out there if you're out there.
Yeah. Well, let's go to the farmhouse. I
Okay,
think.
yeah, let's bring
I
Shannon
vaguely.
to the farmhouse.
Yeah.
Act
Oh,
1,
okay.
Scene 10.
Final Fantasy X. This is what.
Yep,
Yeah.
you can keep making that joke forever because they'll just keep making them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they will probably use Roman numerals for
Fun
all of
fact:
them.
there was also a Final Fantasy 9.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't just
Yeah.
skip that one like some people think. That's a joke about 9.
Yeah. I didn't finish get that one. I thought that was the one.
I feel like people forget about 9, even though it's actually very good.
Nice.
It was just like
You're a
weirdly
big fan of.
unrememberable because it was kind of trying to be. Did you stop moving?
I can't see the move. Oh no, I guess I clicked wrong.
Um, and it's not like that even is super generic. It's just it wasn't like you know the trend had been these very like dramatic pieces, right? With these very like moody characters.
Ooh, this option's new.
Look at it together. There's nobody buried here, you know? It's decorative, I guess. Or it's art or something? I don't know.
Waiting for a headstone.
Uh,
Noski, Padilla. I don't know those names. Maybe someone who lived here before. I know that they brought the property. It had had a house and everything. Or maybe or maybe they have some other symbolic meaning.
hmm,
Oh, look at that has some Marquez. I used to think that was my parents. I don't know.
weird.
Okay. Yes.
I love these trees.
Yeah.
Like, I
Made
still
of
can't
diamonds.
tell if they're like just stylistic or if the world is breaking down around us.
Uh, Maybe stylistic. Who's to say?
Yeah. Let's see if Shannon knows how to use this tap. Very important. Nice. So this is where she was. Yeah, makes sense. This is where Weaver and her parents lived. They took out a bunch of loans, you know, and had this place built. Do you have any debt?
I also feel some apologies.
I hope you can't hear the other room that well. It is loud over here.
I can't hear that well.
Well, you're lucky. That's all you owe. My parents were like that until the company store found a way to get to them. For my dad, it was tokens to run the fans and air purifiers, and for my mom, it was canaries. Two solutions to the same problem, but they sure sounded different.
Yeah, that's not...
Weaver had debt too. A lot of it. All tuition.
She said she was a mathematician or something.
Yeah, she studied some esoteric stuff about something about using math to translate between Spanish and English. I think eventually Weaver put those math skills to work on all the red numbers in the family checkbook and got a clear sense of just how hopeless their situation was. So she left. I guess she just drove away in the middle of the night. They woke up in the morning and the car was gone. Never came back. Until tonight. Until tonight? Interesting.
Uh,
I guess is she taking my word for it? Or did she actually know that Weaver was here?
I'm usually saying your word for it because, yeah.
Yeah. I can't remember if she said that she knew that she was here. I think Shannon tells us to like check here, but she's not sure. Hmm.
Someone else told me, I think, yeah, I gotta say, someone else told me to come up here and talk to her. Uh,
I think your read was fine. I'm not gonna just repeat you.
uh,
Huh? Okay. I guess we two aren't the only ones she's been talking to. Oh, that's not something you see every day. That old TV right there. Well, that is a damned antique for you. I had a model like that in the shop once, but I had to sell it off to make rent. Most painful decision I ever made. Say, you don't mind if I open it up? Say, do you mind if I open it up? Looks like the dials are all corroded and the screen is leaking light a bit. Come on, I bet Lisette would never forgive you for letting a specimen like that fall into disrepair. Who's Lisette?
I think that's the person who owns Conway works for Lizette's Antiques. I forget.
So that's why Lisette would have a problem with it because antiques.
Yeah.
Not because that TV is Lisette's, because the TV is not Lisette's, right? The TV is Joseph's.
It's no, it's what's her name? It's a person who what's
I
her
thought
name?
when Joseph told you to come here, he said, "Take my TV."
No, I think it's her TV that he borrowed.
Oh, sure, yeah, sure. I mean,
Yeah.
whatever. But it was
Yeah.
we got it from Joseph.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll figure it out.
The
from
point is,
contract.
it's not part of our delivery for Lisette.
No, yeah, our delivery
It's
is
just we're just mentioning Lisette because Lisette runs an antique shop, so presumably she cares about antiques.
yeah,
Okay, I buy it.
yeah. TV. Let's look at the TV. That's a little dark.
Yeah,
Ooh.
TV. Oh yeah, these tubes are all messed up. Look like they've been in a swamp or a cave or something. There's moss growing on this one.
Ooh.
That's okay. I have a few spares in my bag here. Here, I pulled this one out of an old computer monitor. Just needs to be recalibrated a bit. Okay, that should be seeing something now. Have you seen anything?
Hey, that looks dangerous. What are you doing there?
Damn. Okay. Here, I think the contacts look dirty. Yeah. Here, I think the contacts are dirty. Now, don't go telling my customers. I clean off old vacuum tubes with spit. Got it. There. Just gotta turn it north, south, and
Oh, is that the zero?
maybe.
That looks like the zero.
There is a zero over there.
If I know you're going to forget the story, we've explored more. Oh well.
It's fine.
It's all good. I don't think this is again. I think we said like this is
End
the
of
kind of
Act 1.
well, stream's over.
Stream's over.
Good
We
stream,
did it. Nice.
good stream, everybody.
Success.
Oh, we got an achievement called Act One.
Oh. Limits and demonstrations.
Yeah, this is Act Two.
Wow. Alright. I guess. What happens if you try and go back? Can you?
You can't move backwards or forwards.
Interesting. Alright.
Oh wait, no.
Oh.
Oh.
Act 3. We don't want to do that.
Uh,
Act 1's not on here.
oh no, it's here. It's just cross off.
Oh, okay. I thought that said Act 10, but then I realized that doesn't make sense. Restart. Interesting. Okay. Let's do Act 2. What these pips are. Can you click in the middle there? See what I'm saying?
These right here.
Like where the actual word is. You can see how it's got its own dot. Yeah, limits and demonstrations we want to play, not Act 2. See how those are different?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, we can't click on the title of the last thing we played. Interestingly. Oh yeah, let's. Yeah. You see the mouse, by the way?
Well, I'm not sure if that's the title of the. I don't think that is the title of the last thing we played. I think that's what comes. I think that's the epilogue. It comes after the last act.
Oh,
Limits
maybe
and
yeah.
demonstrations.
Huh? Who are these folks?
Who are these folks, indeed?
Off wall text, limits and demonstrations. A Lula Chamberlain retrospective.
Marking the first major public showcase of her work in over 20 years, this retrospective exhibition of work by pioneering installation artist Lula Chamberlain comprises a diagonal slice through time, place, and form. The pieces on display here were individually debuted over a period of 35 years, designed in Chamberlain's various homes and studios between her beloved Mexico City and her native Elizabethtown. They represent a range of scale and impact, from the intimate warmth of Vertex texture fetch to the infamous visage, the latter of which requires a vertical clearance of over 30 feet. Yet these works share a confounding legacy. In each of their debut exhibitions, they were nearly impossible to install. Galleries and museums balked at the scale, power requirements, and highly skilled labor involved in maintaining these works for display. Some of their debuts collapsed under the weight of logistics, only to be successfully executed much later. And so, just as they described the outer limits of Chamberlain's range as an installation artist, the geographical edges and vertices of her itinerant home life, and the beginning and end of her distinguished career, the works on display here also trace the extremes of our capabilities and the frontiers of our patience as both viewers and exhibitors.
Okay.
Are we capable of viewing these works as they were meant to be viewed? Do we even want to be?
Interesting question.
That was fun. I enjoyed that. That was a fun rating.
Yeah, nice.
Ooh. Oh, we're actually in the museum walking around looking at exhibits.
Yeah.
I love installation art. Have you ever been to a museum or something and just here's a room.
Yeah, it's just
never
cool.
look like this again.
Yeah,
it's here for a month. Yeah.
That's cool. Hey, look at this. I want to talk to these people though.
Hey, there's other people here.
Yeah, I guess you're all just milling around looking at these exhibits. I don't know.
Yeah, it's cool. You're at the museum. I don't know. Maybe they do know you, or
maybe they're just following me around. They're here with me.
I'm the tour guide. Let me tell you about these things. I don't think that's it. Basement puzzle number 2: Artist, Sunset, and Horse, 1976. Plaster and wire. What's Emily say? What do you think she means by puzzle? Can you read the covers of these books? Solemn, sad.
I don't know what she means by puzzle.
What do you think she means by puzzle? Yeah, weird. I guess it's something you can solve. They must be symbols. Artist, sunset, horse, or it's an anagram, or a code. Or it's just a misdirection. Maybe it's not a puzzle. Maybe it's just about a puzzle. Maybe it's a puzzle, but there's no right answer. That is kind of sad. This does not feel like installation art. If it was installation art, you could walk in there, walk around, and go through
it. Yeah. Well, maybe
that's not always true, obviously, but this is more like a sculpture, in my opinion. Right? A sculpture is a piece of art you walk around. You can view it in 3D space. And installation art is art you can walk through and experience.
If you ever come down south, we should go to the Beacon. That'd be fun. It's a local museum here, it's more upstate than here.
Cool. I don't know what that is, but
they do a lot of cool installation stuff.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I've seen actual installation art in a museum. But I remember it. It had a profound impact on me. Yeah, this is cool. And that was it.
That's the point.
Profound.
that's what. Oh, here you can walk up to stuff.
Yeah. All right, let's see how this is. Overdubbed Nam. What? I'm not sure how they want me to pronounce that word. Overdubbed Nam June Peg installation in this style of Edward Packard. 1965, Packard. 1965, 1973, 1980. Magnetic tape, handheld tape playback, head, speaker system, voice of the artist, computer synthesized speech.
So I think these aren't actually installations described that in the first title card. I think that's down the hall.
Oh yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Yeah, so that meant that had just been like a sculpture.
Well, sure, but they're still called installations, right? In the title cards.
Well, this is called installation, but like the last one wasn't necessarily called as installation.
I guess it might not have been. I certainly don't remember.
Yeah.
Well, oh, I read about this one. It's interactive.
How does it work?
It's a bunch of old tape, and you run this tape playback head along it, and just listen to the recordings, I guess.
Let's try
Let's
it
try it
out.
out. I think you start in the middle. As Bob drags the playback head along the tape, a woman's voice issues unsteadily from the speakers. We start in the middle. Donald and Joseph are in the hallway. I am in an office. The walls are lined with filing cabinets. A few drawers hang open. The door is ajar. A massive computer looms in the corner. There are some punched cards on the floor. A synthetic voice recording, spliced awkwardly into the tape, lists out options in monotone. To examine cards, rotate 30 degrees and advance 7 inches. To leave room, rotate 17 degrees and advance 4 inches. To activate computer, rotate 200 degrees and advance 15 inches.
This is a very efficient way of doing a t-shirt
Yeah,
adventure.
it's a lot.
Yeah, which is good, cool. I'm into it.
Activate computer. Bob moves the playback head to another strip of tape. So loud, I love it. I'm now holding 2 punched cards. On one of them, Joseph has scribbled a note, caves. The other is blank. To insert caves card, rotate 11 degrees and advance 2 inches. To insert blank card, rotate 95 degrees and advance 14 inches. We're on a dirt trail in the park, or, well, it's not really a trail. It's a trail! It's more like a tendency. There tend to be fewer plants here on the path we've been walking. Walking sounds. Now we're walking on the edge of a massive hole. The dirt gives way to mossy rock. As the ground sinks into darkness, Joseph and Donald are following a rope down into the cave. They have computer equipment tied to their backs. So do I. To enter the cave, rotate 65 degrees left and advance 4 inches.
There's only one choice?
That's the only choice? Yeah, that's the end of that one. So 65 degrees, 4 inches. That's the last trip. So everything's down here now. The final resting place. Don't be so morbid. To remember, a fond gesture. Rotate 180 degrees and advance 23 inches. To regret, a harsh word. Rotate 12 degrees and advance 6 inches. Okay, I love that, right? Like, I'm super into, like, you're not making an actual physical decision in the world. You're just, like, thinking about stuff. And, like,
Yeah.
this is your character reflecting. Like, that's such a fun thing to put into a choose your own thing.
Yeah, I got regrets.
Alright, let me just... It's late morning now. I'm sitting at my desk on the lunch break. This is the last recording I'll make on this tape, and then I'll drop it in the mail tomorrow. And then who knows? I've been recording on this tape for 15 years, I think. A lot of other things happened. So here's the story. The first time I moved to Mexico, I stayed there for 3 years, and I had no contact with either Joseph or Donald in the whole time. Do you hear that? That's cool.
What is this? It's like people talking?
Yeah, I don't think it's anything specific. I think it's just supposed to sound like talking.
Oh, cool. Yeah, in part, but I don't think he probably doesn't think it's fight on me. I had in part, but I don't think they ever appreciated the community I had in Mexico. Or anyway, when I came back, I didn't call them over to the university. I ran into Don completely by chance at a hardware store. He asked why I hadn't called. I told him it hadn't occurred to me. So I'm almost out of tape. I guess I'll at least let it run out while I eat. No questions? I guess we should stop then.
Yeah. Do you feel done? I don't.
Oh.
I
Same
mean,
feel.
I think there's lots of really interesting things in this. Like, I think Joseph is supposed to be Joseph, and that's interesting. And we could pick this over, and then find some stuff that might be interesting for the actual present of the game.
Yeah.
But I also kind of love, like, you know, I'm not approaching this as a game. I'm approaching it as art. You know what I mean?
Yeah. This
And it's
is,
like,
this is definitely like a very art game. Like a cool
yeah,
way.
well, that's the thing, right? Like, I think that that's an interesting observation of, like, when it's a game, I want to, pick it over and see everything, and go down every route of the mine. I'm not just trying to get to the end. And here I'm like, no, that was the story we got. That's the art. You don't get a second chance. And obviously we could, but like, I don't feel that need. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think it's like suggesting we go back for a bit. So maybe we should go back for a bit.
Sure.
Yeah.
Actually, let's go back a bit. Really? We've gone so far.
Is there anything else we can do here?
No, that's the end of the tape strip. I don't think we ever reached this long one at the top here. Is it cheating to skip over there? That's fun. Yeah, they're tapes. You can go to any point you want just to see what's there.
You know what? I won't tell a soul.
Bob moves the playback head to another strip of tape. Think of our work, our research. You'll die in the damn cold caves. And what about that? What about those men? You know they'll come back. We'll go deeper. That's all. They'll never find us. Did you hear their voices? They're not. They'll find you, but not me. I'm going back to the surface. Stop. Your stupid fight is ringing through the whole damn cave. Joseph is right. We can't stay here. I'm leaving too, but I'm not going back to the surface. I'm taking my station wagon. I'm heading down to zero. You'll be lost forever. But we need your voice for the machine. Lula, it only recognizes your voice. I'll send you this tape when I'm done recording. I'll put it in the mail. And then you can see what your damn machine does with it. Oh.
Wow.
Well, bye.
Okay.
Can you interact with it more or not?
I guess not. No.
Yeah, I assume not, but
So let me just check here. So Lula was the person that we
Are these not Lula's installations? I thought that was just who made them. I thought they were the artists. Limited demonstration. Wall text, limited demonstration. Yeah, by Lula Chamberlain. Yeah. Was there something else you were going to ask about Lula?
Yeah, I had this fear that these weren't actually Lula's stuff, but I guess, but maybe they aren't. But she was like on the tape.
Right.
I don't know.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no intended order necessarily. We could go the other direction.
Let's go like counterclockwise.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's just go counterclockwise.
Sure. Where do you think we are? Do you think we're like Oh. Um. Huh.
Oh, I've seen this picture before.
Yeah. Visage, 1984. Unknown media. Dang.
This looks like the Chilean Cybersyn thing. I don't know.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know what it is quite either, but I'll look it up after this, I guess.
Cool.
Yeah.
What is this made of? What kind of machines are those? I find this profoundly moving. What do you think, Bob?
What is that made of?
It's a mystery. Looks like ribbon? Bandages? Oh, have you seen The Invisible Man? It's slice of visage is built. Slice of visage to build a visage. A puzzle to its owner.
What?
What? It's a poem I read. I think it was written by a computer.
I think it's lovely. It does look like a face in a sense.
It does, yeah. I don't know what to say about that, huh? That's wild.
What do you say?
I'm just amazed there's nothing else to say about this thing that's creating a face in a way I don't know how it's doing it. Vertex texture fetch, tree, television, and suspended cathode. Cathode. Cathode ray 2. 1968. Found materials.
Picture on the TV.
What is that? It's a lighthouse? No, it's a weather vane, or a windmill, or something. Is it a lighthouse? What? Why does the TV look like a lighthouse?
No, they're looking at the image on the TV.
Oh, on the TV. Okay. I wouldn't know. Spinning coin, suspended, correcting for angular motion. 1976. Found materials.
Didn't you have one of these?
Oh yeah, I did have an old microfilm reader like this. I got it at a garage sale. Couldn't figure out what to do with it. That's my whole shit. Just a bunch of weird, obsolete electronics I thought I might use.
Someday.
Yeah, maybe. Or maybe I'll just sell them for scrap when the price of lead and plastic goes up. I guess everything gets broken down eventually.
Can't move. Oh wait, no, I guess I can. I was just clicking wrong.
Oh, interesting. That's the exit, I guess. Oh! 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 I see. It's on the wall. The depth wasn't obvious until you
Yeah,
turned.
Oh, he's just going.
Well, can we go to the exit or
Yeah, I'll say it's
probably can't. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Yeah, I guess I'm ready to go.
yeah, I didn't get to work anyway. Okay.
Act 2.
That's just a thing that happened somewhere someday.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ooh. Attention, Lula Chamberlain. Your application. Thank you for your application to the Gaston Trust for Imagined Architecture's annual fellowship. We received a record number of applications this year, over 100 in total, and regrettably, we can award only one fellowship position per year. As you know,
Uh,
our review process includes a multi-phase, blind committee analysis of portfolio submissions, as well as a careful review by a panel of subject matter experts on each applicant's notability and relevance in the field. We must be extremely selective in our process, so as to maintain the standards we have established over our 35 years in operation. Our panel did not select your application. We encourage you to consider reapplying next year.
I was just
Many
kind of
young
thinking, just like,
artists.
I was just kind of thinking, just like, put it up the front. Did you get it or not? Like,
What?
yeah. I hate like stuff like that where they don't put like where they like kind of make you guess at what they're about to say instead of just like putting up front. We did not accept your application.
Oh, you're talking about this letter. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Why did
Many
they do
young
that?
artists and wait, was that where I left off? Yeah. Many young artists and architects reapply for a few successive years before being accepted. Sincerely, Dr. Carl Stone Norden, Architect, Gaston Trust for Imagined Architecture. Below the printed text is a hastily handwritten note. Note, we are sorry for the condescending form letter. Love your work. Unfortunately, I just do the mail here.
Your obedient servant, Robert.
Thank you. I had no idea what that meant. Is that like a common abbreviation? I've never seen that before.
No, I mean like there's a phrase your obedient
I've heard the
servant.
phrase, but I've never seen it like written that way.
Me neither.
Huh.
But yeah.
But you figured it out. Nice. I was like, I don't know what that means.
I never throw away those things though. At least in my email.
Pulls the letter up, puts it in her handbag.
What was the folder in as labeled proposals?
What? Opens a folder on her desk labeled proposals. Sorry, I thought you said puzzles.
Puzzles. I love
Lula
puzzles.
sorts through documents, all printed on a fading letterhead reading Bureau of Reclaimed Spaces. Proposal number 1. Site, hospital. Proposed use, auto dealership. Proposal 2. Site, distillery. Proposed use, graveyard. Proposal 3. Site, basketball court. Proposed use, kennel. Where is the giant horse statue? Proposed use, gas station. I mean, I imagine that's what this is referencing. It's just not being so direct, right?
Yeah.
I wonder if have we been to any of these places? Do you think? I don't remember a kennel or a graveyard. What was the first one?
Let's review it.
Yeah. Proposal number 1. Hospital. Closed due to repeated sanitation violations. Auto dealership sanitation requirements comparatively lax. Small operating rooms could be repurposed into offices. Large cubicle-style administrative offices could be repurposed into showrooms. I love, like, what's the right term? I guess repurposing in things. I find it really, really cool. Sometimes it can be kind of like weird and depressing in a real world sense, like this that they're presenting it as. But like, that's what I think is really cool about post-apocalyptic stuff. Not the only thing, right? Obviously, there's like a lot of really good stuff you can dig into when it comes to like, society and stuff. But from an aesthetic standpoint, the idea, or not even an aesthetic standpoint, but just like what do you do when all you got is this junk? How do you make something useful out of it? I think it's interesting. Anyway, that's a sidebar. Cool. Lula stamps the proposal endorsed. Yeah. Lula stamps the proposal opposed.
I don't know. I think I don't know, fair. Yeah, you can do it. I don't think this actually matters, but it's like
Lula stamps the proposal endorsed. Proposal number 2, site distillery. Proposed use graveyard. Proposal number 3, site basketball court. Proposed use kennel.
Let's go in order.
Sure. Proposal number 2, distillery. Still active, but scaling down operation to less than half of site. Distillery built on top graveyard originally. Hybrid distillery graveyard could share resources. Chapel, once repurposed into bottling facility, could be repurposed into chapel. It's being repurposed back into what it originally was.
Yeah.
But it's saying hybrid distillery graveyard? That seems weird.
Yeah, I don't know about this one. What do you think?
If we're just like returning it to its original state, I think there's something kind of cool about that. But if we're trying to turn it into a distillery the graveyard hybrid, that I think is weird. But I'm not entirely sure what they're suggesting.
Yeah. Well, I think it's open to interpretation.
Yeah, I guess. Scaling down operation to less than half of site. Distillery built on top of graveyard originally. Hybrid distillery graveyard could share resources. Chapel, once repurposed into bottling facility, could be repurposed into chapel.
Yeah, I think I'll endorse it.
Sure.
Yeah.
Question is, how much do we need a chapel and a graveyard? If we're in needs of them, then sure. If we're not in needs of them, it seems interesting. Lula stamps the proposal endorsed.
Oh, it's that guy.
Yeah? Carrington clears his throat. Busy? I don't know what he sounded like.
I got like his cool antlers.
Yeah. It's not important.
Uh,
Buried.
it's not important.
I doubt that. You do important work here now. Maybe it's not sublime art, but it's... Do you know the famous dramatist who visited Mexico and said, "Here there is no art. Things are made for use." You've been to Mexico. You've seen the murals. You know about all that. So my own thoughts are wandering, clearly. I've got a lot on my mind, clearly. Well, I'll come straight to it then. The clerk upstairs tells me you've been assigned to my proposal. I've heard nothing in weeks, and I assumed it had been swallowed up by some dragon of administration, but...
Do you want to break the bad news?
I don't know, maybe it's not impossible. I don't know.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Lula, my situation is desperate. I have hours. I must find a suitable venue for my play in time, for its sunrise debut, or the last decade of my life will have been a vision within a dream, a fragment. I don't think this is the voice I used before. There's probably a lot more like...
I'm afraid it's impossible.
I haven't had a chance to review it. Okay, yeah, first one's probably better. Don't lie to this guy. I've received your proposal, and I'm afraid it's impossible. Of course! I'm sorry to have bothered you, Lula. I'll go now. Oh, Lula, I thought you might like to know. I saw Joseph this evening, just after sunset. We sat for a bit, drank some cold coffee, and talked about university days. Better days. Maybe for him.
Awkward silence. So Conway is not... Is Conway also a Joseph? Or
No, I don't think so. I don't remember what his name is, though. Do you remember who the other person was in the art exhibit? Wow, we are somewhere else. What I'm asking is, there were 3 people, right? There was Lula, Joseph, and someone else. Was the someone else Carrington? Like, it wasn't the same name, but no, Carrington sounds like a last name anyway.
Yeah, maybe it was him.
Yeah.
I don't think we heard this guy's first name. Or any name. He had our name Carrington.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go on the barrier.
All right, let's take a look. End of the line.
Seems that way.
Not for us, I hope. I feel
So I
like I
think
had a
like just
very
for some,
specific
just
voice
for some
for
context,
Conway, and I completely forgot what it was. That's disappointing.
just for context, I think the scene was released episodically, so it's like, yeah. I remember hearing about it when the game was coming out.
Yeah.
It was released episodically.
Oh, it was released episodically. That makes sense. I could see that.
Yeah.
Cool.
What's up, Blue? How's she doing?
Get a good rest in the truck. His leg
I
is
think
getting kind of stiff now, Blue. His leg is getting kind of stiff now, Blue.
I don't know if that's a good sign. Well, I hope it is.
Yep. Didn't we just pass this place? Maybe someone here can point us in the right direction. Maybe someone here can point us in the right direction. Yeah, looks like they're still open. Must be night shift. What do you think they do here? I don't even know where we are. We just like teleported. I have no idea what's going on.
It looks like an office building to me.
Looks like an office building. Yeah, an office building and a cathedral. This is weird, but do you think we're inside or outside right now? Oh, do we drive through the... Was that us? When it showed someone drive down the zero, right? Was that our van?
Yeah, I think that was our van, yeah.
So the implication is that we just, like, went and did that once we saw it.
Yeah.
That's wild. And we wouldn't go, hey, we just tuned a TV and a hole in space opened. I'm not gonna talk about that. All right.
I think we're both.
Inside or outside right now?
I think both.
Both.
Inside the cave, outside the building. I don't know, yeah.
Okay, very poetic. Well, maybe someone around here has a better sense of direction.
The fishing line.
Oh, wow, that's a fishing line.
Can't interact with it, though. Look at these TVs.
Man, some TVs. Yeah, wow, there's a lot of TVs. I did not see them at first.
Huh.
Oh, you want to head downstairs?
Well, let's make sure we can. There's not more stuff up here.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I just sort of assumed the barricade actually was a barricade, but it's not. As it turns out. Ding.
Ding.
Nice. Oh!
Oh, yeah.
I did not think anyone was going to happen. Well, here you are. Better late than never, I guess. Just unload the whiskey over there by the elevator. I'll figure something out.
Where? I don't know. You pick this one. I don't know what to say.
I want to know what Shannon has to say.
All right, yeah, sure.
Settle a bit? I'm actually pretty busy, but sure. What's up? Can you be both inside and outside at the same time? Oh, it's nothing, just a joke. Can you be both inside and outside at the same time? Wow. Okay. Is that like a philosophy thing, or are you just lost? I like the idea of Conway interrupting. We're just lost. She's an idiot. Like, don't listen to her. That? We're just lost. Well, see, if Shannon said that, I would say no. But because Conway's saying it, I really like it. You're lost. So you're not the... Sorry, honest mistake. We're supposed to have a little celebration here at the office, but the whiskey never showed up. I saw your truck and thought... But you don't really look like the boys from the distillery anyway.
What are you celebrating?
Oh, the less I understand, the better. When I'm here, I keep the fans turning and the furnace hot. And listen for the bell. When I get home, I'm a different person. I don't have to think about it. I just paint. Nice. Well, it's clear you're new to the territory. I expect you just mean to be passing through.
We're looking for Dogwood Drive. Do you know where that is?
Dogwood. Nope. You're gonna need to talk to someone upstairs about that. One of the map clerks. But first, we've got to get you into the system. So you'll need an appointment with one of the ingestion clerks. Now let's see. Rick is booked proofreading drafts all afternoon, and Wanda's out on a site. Let me make some calls and see if we have anyone free. There are some books over there in the waiting area, or just take a look around. I'm getting a little bit of echo from you, too.
Oh.
Have you seen any our grotesques?
I have, I don't know how there can be echo. I have headphones.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it's there, so, you know. I mean, we've had this before.
Yeah, you know,
you can just position a little bit further away from, I guess, I don't know if you can move the mic at all further from your headphones without being too quiet.
How does this sound?
Sounds good so far, but obviously, yeah, sounds good.
Oh, yeah, cool.
That was a yawn.
That was a yawn, sorry.
It's okay.
Okay.
So,
anyway, sorry too often. But yeah.
Oh, TVs. Oh no.
Televisors.
Wait, you're just gonna walk away? Oh, there, I see. Okay. The television is playing what looks like a nature documentary. A hermit crab scuttles across a beach. Its shell is an awkward shape. It must have once belonged to a different crab. The television is playing a cartoon about a bird. The cartoon bird collects pieces for its nest: a scarf, a plastic shopping bag, a bit of a young girl's hair. The nest is warm, but precariously fragile.
There's a lot of repurposing going on in these things.
Yeah, totally. It's a theme, I suppose.
Yeah.
The television is playing an instructional video on elevator design. It is crucial to maintain proper lighting in an elevator. In the absence of sight, passengers' sense of motion is greatly enhanced. The passenger should never feel as though they are physically ascending or descending. The elevator should create the illusion that the building is flat. This is the mark of a successful elevator design. That's a really interesting observation.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't think that the lighting would play a big impact in that. I figured it would just be, you know, having it be a smooth ascent and descent. A smooth transition from moving to stopping.
Well, it's like both, right?
Yeah.
Like,
lighting would not have come into it in my assumptions. That makes sense. The television is playing a closed-circuit security feed of a housing project. The feed switches mechanically between locations: a hallway, a disused plot of grass, a stairwell, a mailbox, a hallway, a disused plot of grass, a mailbox.
The stairway.
Yep.
Yep.
The television is playing a silent video of an empty theater. A microphone sits in the middle of the stage. The lights are slightly dim. The speakers hum impatiently.
Can't go downstairs, it seems.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You look at like the top step?
Yeah. So I guess we came out this way.
Yeah. I'm amazed you can't go down the stairs. But I'm kind of glad you can't, because I wouldn't have thought to come over here and talk to the receptionist if the game let me go downstairs.
Yeah.
Cool. Can we go in that door? Oh, that's not a door, never mind.
Here's the door.
Yeah, it's just a I don't know. Keeps going. It's not really a doorbell. All right.
What's the book?
3 books are piled on the table. A service manual for a sewage pump. Some
Hey, there's Lula.
architectural plans for a bungalow. And a slim collection of Japanese death haiku. An envelope is protruding from the bottom of the stack. Where's
Hey,
Lula?
look, there's Lula up here. You see a mouse? It looks like a little hand. She's above the text box. Look.
Do you think that's them?
Yeah, I think that's her. This looks like where she was. Also, that looks like her.
Oh, yeah, that is her.
Yeah.
Somehow I looked at everyone else first before I saw her.
Yeah.
Huh.
Well, looks like a decent envelope.
3 books are piled on the table. No, I already read that. Conway picks up the envelope. The envelope reads Bureau of Secret Tourism. It contains several small handwritten brochures with ritualistic directions to bizarre locations.
That sounds cool.
That does sound pretty cool.
Yeah.
No, nothing more to be said about this. That's completely normal.
You know what? I think at a certain point you just like go with it.
Oh, good. I thought you'd laugh. People can be so impatient, you never know. Well, I have you meeting day with Lula Chamberlain. She's a senior clerk and doesn't really handle the ingestion process, but she's the only one with room on her plate. Did people say that?
Yes, so.
Yeah.
I'm sure someone said it.
Room on her plate this evening. My schedule says she's on the 5th floor reviewing some diagrams. The elevator is just back to the left there. 5th floor. Doesn't look like 5 floors, but maybe it is. How tall are people? I guess if you're that tall. No, that's like the 3rd floor at best.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Maybe we're on the 2nd floor right now.
That's a good point. Also, maybe they have very small. Well,
still flashing.
I don't see anything flashing.
You don't?
No, I don't.
Huh. Weird.
What was flashing?
There's like flashing lights over here. He's in mouse?
I can't see your mouse.
Oh, it just happened.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was the light above the elevator. That's all I see.
It's just the right side of the screen. There's like a big flash.
Okay.
Weird.
She's on the 5th floor, right? Conway scans a column of elevator buttons. 5th floor, diagrams and drafts. 4th floor, archives and records. 3rd floor, bears. 2nd floor, conference room. 1st floor, clerk's office. Conway, lobby. Wait, no. Why did I read Conway only the last time? Alright, do they do it that way? Is this a British thing? Wait, no.
Yeah.
This is an American thing. I can't remember. Which is it? Is the ground floor the first floor? Yeah.
I would say in most buildings in America, with some exception, the ground floor is the first floor.
Right, and in Britain, the first floor is the first one after the ground floor. That's my memory of what I've been told about.
The first floor is the second floor in like a lot of British and European places, I believe.
Yeah.
I could be wrong though.
Yeah, the first floor after the ground floor.
Yeah.
Is the first floor.
Yeah.
I should just say European, shouldn't I? I shouldn't be.
Yeah, I guess I want to see what happens with bears.
I can definitely see this. We walk into this elevator, and Shannon's like, "She's on the 5th floor, right?" And Conway's like, "Bears."
Yeah.
All right. 1, 2, 3. Oh.
Hey.
Those are bears.
Hey.
What? Huh. But um,
Yeah,
okay, these are bears. All right,
chilling.
I like these bears. They're very small for some reason.
I think these are bear-sized bears.
Mm, well, okay, maybe because they're
They're,
black bears.
they,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. If they were under, I mean, like they're obviously if they'd be much bigger than me if they were like standing up, but they're on all fours.
that's true.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah.
I have heard that black bears are smaller than you think, so I guess I don't know.
Yeah. I have seen a bear once or two in my life. They're cool.
She's on the 5th floor, right? So I think she is on the 2nd floor or the 1st floor, I guess. But I kind of want to ride this out, sort of see where it goes, and actually go to the
Yeah,
5th floor.
let's check the fourth floor.
Sure.
Oh yeah.
I'm just saying, let's not go to where we literally saw her, right? Because you're probably right that that was her, and we're supposed to know that as players, but we don't know that as characters. And that guy at the top's going to be like, "Oh yeah, you got to go down to the 1st floor," or whatever. I don't know why he sounds like that. Wow, there's nothing to do on this
Just
floor.
look at him.
This is amazing.
Obviously, he sounds like that.
What?
Obviously, just look at him. Obviously, he sounds like that.
Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying. Well, I mean, we haven't seen him yet. I mean,
oh, he's right there.
Clearly. Yeah, I know. Cowboy scans the collar, elevator buttons, 5th floor, diagrams, and drafts. Wow, this is flickery in here. More so than I feel like it should be. Is this what you were seeing earlier?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I guess it's like where your attention is.
No, I definitely didn't see that earlier. So wow, this music. Howard looks like he's in such pain. Greg is hard at work, examining some diagrams, measuring angles with a plastic protractor, and occasionally scribbling numbers in a small leather notebook. Can I help you? Don't answer that. Please ask if they're Lula.
Are you Lula?
No. You just missed her, actually. She was up here about an hour ago. She's probably back on her real desk now on the 1st floor. She's barely made a dent in these diagrams. Must have been distracted. Speaking of which... I guess we just leave?
I guess so.
Alright, bye, Greg.
I bet if we went straight to the 1st floor, she'd be like, "How did you know I was here?" Huh.
Okay, her office is down on the 1st floor. Well, we haven't got to the 2nd yet.
Yeah, so the 2nd.
Yeah.
So.
Actually, did we go to the 3rd?
Yeah, it was bears.
Oh, the 3rd's bears. Yeah. Those are bears.
Our bears.
Oh, wow, it's walking to a meeting. Great, I love it. Now, if you bear with me for a moment, you'll see on this next slide.
Hey.
No one seems to be doing anything back here. Oh.
Are you Lula? Are any of you Lula? I hit the wrong button, damn it. Oh well.
Alright. You think she's still gonna be there? On the 1st floor? When we get there?
I think so.
Do you think we'll have just missed her? I like that you can choose either up or down and it's irrelevant. Just like a real elevator.
Yeah.
That's fun. Okay, her office is down on the 1st floor. Clerk's office. boxes. Oh no, there she is. Can we talk to anyone before we talk to her? Nope. Hello, are you lost?
Very much so, yeah.
Okay, well, let's get you pointed in the right direction then. It's a pretty straightforward process. First, you'll need to get a case number assigned. Talk to Clerk Mitzstein about that. She's just over there at the end of the room.
Yeah, that's probably her.
Happy to help. Okay.
We can talk. Well, we don't know.
Yep. Hi, how are you? Fine, thanks. I just need your ingestion card and a list of your last 5 permanent addresses. I don't think I've had 5 permanent addresses. I want to say that. I don't think I've had 5 permanent addresses. Oh, my sheet has 5 address boxes and it says so. To fill everything out. Maybe if you fill out a transient subsheet, we can still get in processed. Go talk to Clerk Baum, and he'll get you set up with one. Clerk Baum is just over there in the corner. Happy to help. I don't know how to pronounce that name. I'm sorry.
I think Boom.
Boom?
Yeah. I think when you have it, it sounds like the letter and not like the and not like the sound.
Well, the letter was an O.
Oh yeah, so it'd be like Boom.
Boom?
Yeah. Yeah, I want to see how long this goes.
Yeah, me too. Howdy. Here for a transient sheet? No problem. He rummages through some paper on his desk. Happy to help. He opens a few folders and quickly closes them. Looks like I'm out, but I know there are some back in the archive. I'll have to put in a special request with Clerk Macmillan. She's the document czar. Straight back at the end of the office there, by the file cabinets. Okay, or this is just a runaround where's Little Chamberlain.
I was more really curious.
It's so fun having 2 characters because at this point Conway's just screwing with Shannon. Like that's that's what's going on in my mind. It's like, okay, and she's just like, we don't. Why are you? Oh, we gotta do this. Documents, requests. 1 transient subsheet, please. Happy to help. Just put your requisition form in the inbox, and I'll get to it as soon as possible. This is absurd. Where's Lula? Requisition form. Yes, you don't have one? Shouldn't be a problem. They're quite easy to fill out. Just ask Clerk Metzstein and she'll get you sorted. This is good. Requisition form? Oh wait, I don't remember what her voice was. Dang it. Requisition form? No problem. I'll just need your ingestion card to mark it outgoing in my logbook.
I think Shannon's fed up right now.
We're done here. Can you point us to Lula? Oh, sure. That's her in the cardigan. Alright, I've already forgotten what I used for Lula, so having fun with the paperclip labyrinth? Well, you made it eventually. You look exhausted. I'd offer you my seat, but my ankles are turning on me. Yeah, I want to say that. Arthritis? Dr. Truman said my joints are eroding one another. They've been collaborating for decades. It's only natural they want to kill each other now. Well, enough about my hateful wrists and ankles. This concrete bunker of an office is just a waypoint for you, I'm sure. Where is it you're trying to go? We're looking for 5 Dogwood Drive. Dogwood Drive. That's funny. Do you know I used to live on Dogwood Drive? This was years ago. A grimy old house, basement full of insects, attic full of birds. I had a few roommates. We all worked at the university. I ate a dog. I drank whiskey and beer. And I made sculptures.
That sounds nice.
But that dogwood was a surface road with a name like that. It would have to be. What are you doing on the 0? Oh, so people are acknowledging we're on the 0. Interesting. A gas station attendant told us we need to take the 0 to get there. My cousin Weaver sent us this way. The gas station attendant told us we need to take the 0 to get there. Gas station attendant? I see. Friendly blind man about my age. Hangs out with an old cat. Likes to pretend he's a poet. Was he blind?
Oh, his name was Joseph.
Yeah.
Joseph was also the name of the.
I said that. I guess I didn't mention it was the gas station attendant. I guess I just sort of thought that was memorable. His name was Joseph. Do you know him? Joseph and I used to work together, and we lived together. We were friends. But that was a long time ago. We haven't spoken in years. Do you know why he's pointed at you this way? I did not realize he was blind. It's because he's still in love with me, of course, and now he's implicated you quite inconsiderately. And in your condition, it's appalling. Oh, actually, he sent us this way before I hurt my leg. So I'm very sorry for wasting your time, but I'm afraid you've been misled. Excuse me. But where's the Dogwood Drive you lived on? Maybe it's the same one? No, it's not possible. The Dogwood Drive I lived on is now called Hale Dogwood Drive. They've renamed all the streets, you see. Too many streets with the same names. It was never a problem before, but now we have these databases, and it's all too confusing for the computer. The computer has no sense of ambiguity, so it proclaims an error, name collisions, they call them. So my Dogwood Drive is Pale Dogwood Drive, and another might be Large-Leafed Dogwood Drive, or Himalayan Flowering Dogwood Drive, and so on. But one of them is still just Dogwood Drive. Or so we might hope. It's really a matter of consulting records, of which we have an abundance here. Do you have a record of those streets? Where's the computer? Do you have a record of those streets? I expect we must. They'll be up in the archives and records, 4th floor. It'll be filed under O for odonyms, probably, or G for generic, or maybe S for specific, depending on which part of the street name was changed.
That's a terrible system. So O, G, and S.
Mm-hmm.
Or possibly the thing.
It might be generic or it might be specific. Great. Archives and records, so 4th floor.
Bears.
There's some bears.
Bears doing stuff.
Bears, lots of bears, lots of bears, lots of bears.
We talked about bears doing stuff that game, right?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Or one-page RPG. Documents. Damn, this place is a mess. Okay. Take a look through the logbook, I guess. Maybe there's some kind of system to all these boxes. I'll just start digging. The small logbook has a smart leather cover. A few notes are scribbled on the inside covers. Most pages are just lists of titles, names, and dates. Inside front cover, page 1, page 14, inside back cover, or put the logbook away.
Let's say page 14.
What's page 14? A single set of documents relating to coal mining operations was checked out and back in by several different people within a few hours. Okay. That's you just open it to a random page, huh?
Yeah.
Note in logbook. Document staff, please do not transfer any more records from the storage unit until we get the new file cabinets in. We're up to F, and that will have to do for now. All of the letters we were given are after F. Instruct clerks to focus on activities beginning with letters A, B, C, D, E, or F. or activities most likely to involve research on subjects beginning with those letters. For example, cars is okay because it involves automotive, driving, brakes, etc. But air quality is not because it relates to health, safety, pollution, etc.
This is a bad system.
Several documents relating to sporting competition venues were quickly checked out and back in over a period of a few days. Basketball courts, baseball fields, alleys, and parking lots. Note in logbook. Failing antique shops. Folder missing. Listed checked in page 63, but not present. Listed checked. I don't know what that means. Page 63. Check-in. Failing antique shops. Monday, 3 p.m. Signee, Ed Bohm. All right, let's get out of here. Let's go talk to Shannon and see if she found anything. Nothing? Me neither. Half of these boxes aren't even labeled. The rest are all from the first few letters of the alphabet. I couldn't find anything from O or a G or an S. Maybe that clerk knows somewhere else we can look?
Also, we can talk to Bohm about failing antique shops.
This is super interesting to me because there's a section of West of Loathing, comedy game, where they do the really elaborate bureaucracy back and forth, but it's played as a joke, and this is played straight. I think maybe it's not. I can't tell. There is a floor of bears, to be fair.
I think it's somewhere between straight and not. So, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, her office is down on the first floor.
There's
bears. Yeah, I think probably when we finish up this bit, we'll probably call it for the night.
Yeah. Short stream, but
Yeah, exactly. Well, actually, not really. It's been over an hour.
Oh, well, I mean, it's short for a stream.
That's how long it takes to finish this bit, I guess.
Yeah.
Nothing? That's unfortunate. Well, they must still be in transit. You see, we've only moved into this new venue somewhat recently, and it's all a bit in progress. This was the cathedral not so long ago. Can you believe it? I can't, no. And then the Bureau reclaimed it. The old congregation has been directed to one of the storage facilities for their activities. Wow.
Rude.
That's where you find the street name records, I expect, at the church. Marianne at reception can give you directions. Just come back here when you have the files, and we'll begin the necessary paperwork to the information analyzed. And have the information analyzed. Oh, and while you're out on the road, you might want to stop and see Dr. Truman about your leg. He's a specialist regarding ailment of the joints and limbs. And I know he works at night. His home office is in a small neighborhood on the east edge of Bowling Green. Here's his card. Do stop and see him. That leg is a miserable sight. Take care of each other. And she was the one saying, how are you having fun in the labyrinth?
Well, she accepted this is how it has to be.
I guess so.
It's life. She's been subsumed by it.
Mm-hmm.
That's been all done to be at some point.
I kind of want to play West of Loathing again. That game's so fun.
Nice. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
All right, Marianne, what do you got for us? We have to walk over here to talk to you. It's important. Get what you need?
straight with me. What is this place?
He's raising. What is this place? Just another office, lady. Just another job.
But you kicked out of the congregation just to set up your office.
I wasn't here for that, but yeah, I get where you're coming from. Still, I wouldn't judge until I'd seen everything. They've got a new church now. The Bureau set it up for them at some place in their old storage space. I'm sure it's very nice. Go see it for yourself. That's the plan. Just get back in the Zero and drive until you hit the crystal. Then turn around. It'll make sense once you get on the road. You can handle it. That's funny. We didn't ask for the information and we still got it.
Yeah. Well, I think we got the wrong information.
What? No, we wanted to go to the church storage thing, didn't we?
Oh yeah.
Let's see if Blue. How you been, Blue? You've been good. You've been good, Blue.
Yeah. She's always been good.
Yeah.
Good. Alright, so you wanna let's just like get a track and everything on here.
Yeah. Just see what it looks like. They get back in the truck. No comment on like there being a floor of bears. More concerned about.
Yeah, just go with it.
Yeah. Whoa.
Okay.
We're on the Zero. Dang. Do we have any new notes? Field notes. Shan's workshop, storage facility. Find the crystal and then turn around. Anything else?
Those are all notes.
Then the drive. Ooh. Okay.
So I'm
Well, where can you go from here? Like if you were going to?
Yes, it does.
Oh.
Or
Okay. Which direction do we want to go?
this actually what sounds you go backwards.
This is the the crystal. It's just that's not the name of a road.
We end up on the crystal to go the other way. Bureau. So it's just
the Jaws. I mean, I knew that the bat wings, the cactus. Okay, we gotta turn around. The lightning bolt. Oh, that's a thing. That was the wheelbarrow.
oh god, we are lost.
That's the antlers. Something is sleeping. See those Zeds in the corner? Hey, you're looking a bit tired there, old man. Want me to take the wheel for a bit?
Man, that's a good idea.
Self-storage.
What the heck?
I want to explore this place. But hey, it's a crystal. Okay, let's just save and stop.
Yeah, let's Eastern Sea, River Sea. It's the game.
Well, have a good night, everyone. Thanks for showing up. Kentucky Red Zero.
Yeah.
Check out the archives on the YouTube. All that good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have a good night.
Have a good night.